Hey everybody, Jewel back with another super cool astrology video talking about Sun in the fourth house today and what that's like when we have somebody who has this in the birth chart. Some of their characteristics and a little bit about them. So the Sun is our expression. It's where we want to shine. It's most of our, our outer personality. It's a lot of what we show. It's not the moon, our thinking, or, not Mercury, our communication, or Venus, how we show our love. It is our ego, our expression. It's a lot of what we show to the world about, who we think we are, who we show up as. It's a lot of our identity. So, the fourth house the sun is also, government, power, and the father. House describes a lot about the father. So fourth house is, the house of family. Originally, was ruled by Cancer and the moon. Shows, the mother, nurturing, comforts, nutrition, homeland, our roots. It's a very intimate, it's the most intimate house. It's, the most private part of the natal chart. Represents, real estate, our comforts, and a lot of our mental state is found in the fourth house as well, because the moon is our mind and our emotions, and the moon and the fourth house have a lot to do with each other. So when we have somebody's expression and ego and energy and drive, vitality coming into the fourth house of where it's actually midnight in the chart. So the sun isn't very strong in the fourth house. And it's, more of an introverted type of energy when we have the sun coming into the fourth house. So this is, originally the house of nurturing, and a family, and of, really describes a lot about the early upbringing. So, when the sun is in here, the identity comes in here. And these people are very much looking for where they belong. Way more so than other house placements. A little bit similar maybe to the 12th house in that regard, but not very specifically. They really are looking for a place where they can feel like they can come alive, a place where they can really fully express themselves. A place to safely shine is really a lot about the fourth house sun. They're really looking for, those intimate others to make them feel alive, to make them feel human. They need a lot of human contact. And if it's not a lot, it needs to be real. It needs to be intimate. They're looking for intimacy. They're looking for real, vulnerable sharing connection. They're looking for a tribe. And they'll use that type of word often. If it's not, a family that they're specifically looking to put together, they are looking for some kind of domestic type structure, even if it's, something unconventional. They are looking for something where they feel like they can express themselves within that safe, structured environment. So looking for where they belong in a close group. I mean, this is a theme that really comes up cyclically in the life of somebody with their sun in the fourth house. Unconditional acceptance of their expression is really what's behind that. They're looking to put together a group of intimate others that they can show them their true selves to, that they can shine in fairness and intimacy with. They're, looking for that fair exchange. Their family had a lot to do with their identity. And they often are trying to recreate or create a blissful, domestic environment or family environment, or if it's not about family, it's about tribe, where they feel like they can finally come alive. Um, you know, very often they were not in tune with the father when they were growing up, because there could have, very often there was ego clashes with the father, arguments with the father, often felt like the mother did not understand them, or the mother was not able to fully provide everything that they were looking for. Um, their ego can suffer when they give too much with the sun in the fourth house. They really learn this as children, and then they really give a lot of their strength and their power and their ego away. Learning that balance between giving and taking really goes a long way to providing them with the kind of energy that they need in order to keep going, because they can allow themselves to be sapped by others pretty easily when we have the sun in the fourth house. They have to be careful to learn to say no. Really looking for acceptance and belonging. They can really, once they learn to balance that ego with the give and take, the ego with the egoless, they can find that acceptance and that belonging a lot of times, because they have learned to develop the appropriate skills within relationships, and to draw boundaries, and they can then learn to create those intimate relationships that they're looking for, that they can express themselves appropriately within. So they can often look like the father as well, because this is the sun here, and this represents the father, and physically they can take after him. A lot of times, though, it's the mother they will look like, but so much of the time when we have the sun in the fourth house, they strongly resemble one parent or the other. So I hope you enjoyed this analysis of the sun in the fourth house. I'll be back with another super cool video very soon. You can find me on the internet at Truth and Aspect Astrology, and yes, I do consultation. You can also find me on Facebook at Truth and Aspect Astrology, and my business partner Seth Roback as well. You can find him on YouTube and hook up with his super cool videos, and I'll be back soon with more information. Bye bye.